Oh my gosh, why is my mic changing? Whatever. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Bayern Now, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. Someone said, "What are the odds he's muted?" Yeah, they were high. Dang, man, this club has declined. This club has massively declined. My gosh, can you guys believe it? Vincent Kompany. Vincent Kompany, a manager that just got relegated, is what we're looking at. Yo, he must be a diversity, equity, and inclusion hire, man. DEI, man. He must be affirmative action. Hey, top football needs some black managers, eh? That's what we're doing now. Oh my gosh, man. Is that what we're doing? How am I today? Look at my face, man. Do I look happy? No, I'm not happy. I am not happy with what's going on at this club. We're talking about Vincent Kompany. Wow. So, I mean, I'm not even kidding you guys, man. This is not clickbait. Look at this. Kompany is currently on holiday and reflecting on his future. The unexpected opportunity to work at Bayern could change everything in his perspective. Kompany's profile is defined as attractive, and he's appreciated on the market despite Burnley's relegation. Now, I have seen a little bit of Burnley ball. It looks like a poor man trying to play Pep Guardiola ball. So maybe there's a chance. But gosh, what a disaster. We went from Zidane and, well, I mean, in terms of, managers we were linked to. It's funny because there are some Bayern fans that don't like Hansi Flick so much that they'd actually take a risk with Vincent Kompany. At least with Flick, we know his system worked for us. He won a treble here. And I guess Vincent Kompany's going to do the same thing. Oh my gosh, man. This club is like Caitlin Clark in the WNBA, man. We're getting cooked right off the start. This next season hasn't even started, and we already got bad news. Kompany out, bro. I'm already on the. I'm not giving him the benefit of the doubt. He's black. Black people never manage. When was the last like Champions League black guy? Nah, bruh. Nah, we not rocking with that. Not even the 50% white can save him. Nah, we need an Aryan Hitler's dream lookalike, man. We need Hansi Flick, man. Blonde hair, blue eyes. That must be it. Nah, I really don't want. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous notion. So, according to Florian Plettenberg, Bayern is now focused on a small group of candidates from the Premier League. Vincent Kompany is one of them, as reported. Like, we are actually in talks, bruh. Hey, look. Hey, it's gotten to the point where our fan base, they're gassing up team talks, bruh. They're saying he's him because of how he talks.
Listen, no misunderstanding. There's one fucking side of me that you haven't fucking seen, boys. Number one, West, whether we play with 3, 4, 5, 6, it's my fucking decision. And I take the responsibility if we lose and if we don't perform well. The second thing, sir, last time I talked about your attitude, you come off, I don't need a fucking smile, but I need the attitude. That's perfect. You were not good, just like all the other one. I could have taken off from Henry to the last one without anyone complaining. Today, we deserve to lose anyway. We can be fucking happy with 1 point. 95 minutes, we just wasted time. You wasted your time, I wasted my time. It was better not to come. It was better to send the under 21s.
Yo, he was cooking his team. We deserve to lose. Or that's that Belgium. Yeah. Hey, yeah, we not rocking with that, bro. We're not rocking with Company. No amount of gaslighting will convince me he didn't just get relegated. Look, a top manager like him, if he is a top manager, would have found a way to keep Burnley in the Premier League. He would have found a way, bro. But he's not a top manager, right? He might be top in a gay relationship, but that he ain't a top manager that Bayern needs to be going for. We need to find something, man. We need to find something different, a solution. I don't know who we need to go get, but it's not Kompany. All right. Look, the only companies we need to be talking about are LLCs, C corps, or S corps, and corporations. All right. We don't need to be talking about no Vincent Kompany. All right. Um, Look, what if he comes here and he's like the next Alonso and he just blooms with his philosophy and his influence from Pep Guardiola? I mean, the guy has had some decent managers over his career, right? I mean, Man City, only City manager I remember is Pep. Hey, yo, Pep, I'm not going to lie, bro. You failed at Bayern. Come back and win this Champions League, bro. Come back and win this Champions League. Who was manager before Pep? Pep was preceded by I remember, it's not Rafa Benitez, obviously not. That was Newcastle, but I can't remember. All I know is Kompany might have worked with some decent coaches, and if his philosophy is reminiscent of Pep's philosophy, then why don't we just wait and get Pep? Because Pep's going to leave City after. I think this is the last season at City. He can't possibly. I think he might try to do another Champions League final and then leave. And he's going to get a year off. Bruh, football, Pep and Klopp are going to be available in 2 years. Think about that, man. I know Pep. Pep is probably just freaking annoyed that he didn't win the Champions League at Bayern. I mean, look, what if we do go and get someone like Kompany and just stabilize this club for a year? Because, I mean, the worst case scenario is we lose, which, I mean, we can't do worse than this season. We went trophyless for the first time since, bro, transgenders weren't a thing the last time we lost a trophy or went trophyless. Dog, black people were still in handcuffs or chains. They were still in chains the last time Bayern Munich went trophyless, man. Bro, I don't even think I was out of my mother's womb the last time we went trophyless. It's 2012. Look, not even second in the league. We just got cooked. And it's a disgrace. But so we can't do any much worse than this. It can't get that much worse. So I would say let's stabilize, get a nice manager that we can sack easy. By the way, we're paying Tuchel 10 million just to split. Come on, man. Like, is this Jeff Bezos divorcing his girl? Like, what is this, man? How are we paying him 10 million? What did he do here? Nah, we both had a mutual agreement. Why does this club just take L's? Man, Uli Hoeness needs to retire, bruh. Because you either retire early or you stay long enough to see yourself become the villain. You die a hero. You retire a hero. Uli is turning into an agent against this club. He's an agent of the Matrix, Andrew Tate style. What he's doing is disgraceful. First and foremost, he gave us Brazo. That was the worst sporting director we had. Brazo is the reason we have bums all over the place, right? He's the reason we overpay for these bums as well. Not only do we have bums, we have highly paid bums, Dr. Miami style. We paid a lot for bums. And then he gave us Niko Kovac. That was like his star manager signing. He got his wish. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge never wanted to do that. Karl-Heinz just wanted to keep the club stable. Karl-Heinz, I think, wanted to keep Ancelotti for a little bit longer. But we'll bring Niko Kovac in. And then Flick came in, fair enough. But then Uli Hoeness falls apart with Flick, and he's the reason Flick left, because Uli had to make the choice between Brazo and Flick, and he chose Brazo, his child. And now this club's in a disaster where he won't let this new board implement their ideas. Let's say the new board has a bunch of stupid ideas. We'll never know because every idea is still Uli Hoeness' idea. So please tell me why we need to keep listening to this man. I love him for what he has done, built all these things. He's also a gangster. He went to jail. Come on, like a real gangster. But nah, we need to let go. Let go of power, Uli, and go retire. Go spend time with your wife, bruh. Go spend some time with your wife. Go to Ibiza. That's what these Europeans go to for vacation. Go to Ibiza, Marbella. Yeah, that one. Do that one, bruh. Go somewhere in Africa. Feed some lions. Give some gazelles some food. They're hungry out there. The kids don't even got water. Go feed some poor kids. Poor kids are just as talented as white kids. That's what Joe Biden said, talking about black kids. But please, Uli, man, leave this club. Let us figure it out. Let's go through some banter managers. Let the board that's there now make mistakes. So we as fans understand the direction of this club. And then we can pick the new president. By the way, Herbert Hainer needs to be fired. This guy has done nothing remarkable with this club. He's just Uli's puppet. Uli controls this club. He's the de facto club president. And I don't understand why we have a president and then a supervisory board president or an honorary president. What does that do? Come on, bruh. A shadow president, like in the background pulling strings, like a puppet master. I don't want that. I want to know that the people at the club in power have power. I don't want a deep state. We got a deep state at Bayern Munich. That's what we have. Putin said it. U.S. politicians have all these ideas, but men in black suits, bruh. They come out and they're the ones that do the real change. They're the ones that control the government. So Uli Hoeness is our deep state. This mother zucker never wants to leave. He never wants to let go of power. He gives us new presidents to make it appear like we have change, and then he controls everything. I love Uli Hoeness. This is not disrespectful for all the things he has done at Bayern, but you either retire a hero or live long enough to see yourself become, or stay long enough to see yourself become the villain. Why Kompany? Because this club's a disaster. If Kompany becomes coach, we will not qualify for you. Yeah, we're gonna be fighting for top 4. Oh man, hey, oh my gosh, this man just said we could always fail to qualify for the UCL, George. I can't wait for your Europa League live streams. If we are in a Europa League spot, bruh, y'all are not gonna be seeing no live streams. Cause I don't do these things on Thursdays, man. I'm gonna be watching the game by myself. Damn, we could. I mean, look, teams are improving. Leipzig's going to improve this summer, I think. I don't know. Dortmund are going to probably end up buying half of Stuttgart's team. Stuttgart have an incentive and money to spend for the Champions League. Not as much as we do, of course. No team is as rich as us. Leverkusen are going to improve with Alonso staying. Almost the entire squad is going to stay. And they're going to improve in some key positions. So please tell me exactly where we could have an easier next season. Because every team that cooked us this season is going to get better, and we don't know how good we're going to get. We don't even know the manager that's going to coach us. So it's just none of it makes sense. But man, yeah, we could be playing Europa. Vincent Kompany is interested in becoming the new Bayern manager. Of course you are, bruh. Of course you're interested, dog. Like I was interested in Prime Megan Fox too, man. Not right now. She's old. But I was interested in her too, bruh. Everyone's interested. I was interested in Prime Beyonce. That don't mean I'm gonna get Beyonce. I'm interested in the Ballon d'Or. That's because I scored 2 goals, 3 assists playing yesterday with my Indian brothers, my Punjabis, bruh. They were cooking. So the week last Sunday, not this Sunday that just passed, last Sunday, I played with them for the first time, and it was my first time playing in so many years, and I was cooking. No, I wasn't cooking. I mean, I still had my ability, but it was like, man, I wasn't moving the way I should have. I didn't score goals, and I'm talking about Indian grandpas, bro. They were cooking. But now, of course, this week, man, the mojo's coming back. The touch. Oh, El Magnifique, bruh. Hey, Bayern need to sign me. I could be a DM, man. I read the play, break the game down, resistant him under pressure. I have 4 players around me. I was just moving. Oh, man. Thiago, man. Thiago Blackantara. Like, just put me in, coach. Give me the contract, FC Bayern München. Send the contract. I made it to the big screen. Okay. Bro, this channel is not the big screen, man. This is the big miss because the amount of live streams I miss. All right. It's not the manager 100% we learned this season. Oh, I mean, yeah, the players are important as well, but the manager sets the tone and he ensures that the players play a set style and have patterns, and he has to drill those patterns into the players. So, as much as we can say it's not always the manager, yeah, we have good players here, though. You know, we have Kimmich, we have Kane. We gave Tuchel the best striker in the world, and he still couldn't find a way to make us play better football. And I don't want to hear people tell me we needed a DM to play good football. And when I say good football, I mean dominant. When we have a weak opposition, can we create chance after chance? Because this is how you get your attackers involved in the game. But all we did was rely on individual moments to craft chances. The one game I'll give Tuchel credit for was that one game against Freiburg where we won by like 10. Dude, that's where I saw coaching. I saw intricate play in between the lines and just never saw it again. Tuchel's inconsistency is his biggest downfall. And I don't want to see any of that again. I'm glad he's gone. Look, we could have been nostalgic. Oh, Tuchel. This guy wanted to sell De Ligt. When I saw Tuchel wanting to sell De Ligt, I didn't even try to give him benefit of the doubt anymore. I just said, you're a fraud. How are you selling De Ligt? De Ligt is one of our best he is our best center back. And he was trying to sell him. De Ligt's still 24. So even if De Ligt sucked for a few games, which he didn't, it was just the fact that he was coming back from injury and all these other things. But even if he did suck, he's still like 23. He has time, man. He has time like Avengers Endgame. He could go back in time. He has years ahead of him. You know what I think we need to go for? Let's go for Van Dijk, man. I don't know if Van Dijk is the same Van Dijk from 2019 where he was just unplayable, but I think he's still at that age where, you know, for a modern footballer, he could still help us out, man. He could still help us out. I think Virgil van Dijk would be a really smart buy for us. Just get him a nice little 4-year contract. Because, I mean, center backs play till they're 35, 36 now. And Van Dijk's stature and the way he plays is so good. I would go ahead and sign Van Dijk. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you guys think we should consider that? I mean, his contract expires in a few months. So he's going to be free, basically. And you just give him a nice little sign-on bonus and see if he can come here and cook, lead the team. And him and De Ligt, that Dutch connection, come on, baby. That could be a little something different, right? What do you guys think about that? Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk. Oh, man. Listen, I think Elbers is topping his job, and we should wait and see. I never really thought Max Erbel was that great, but I am doing the same thing you're doing. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. George, we are looking at Thomas Frank. Who's that, dog? Ain't that streamer Neon's girlfriend? What's Thomas Frank, bro? Who's that? And who does he coach for? Danish professional football coach. Bro, Google don't even know who Google's like, yo, who? Google don't know who. Dog, look. I mean, it says it right here, but like I gotta specify that he's a coach. All right, but look, if I look up Klopp, just his last name, you know, like Google gives me the main image because they're sure that's who he is. Like if I just look up PEP, bruh, Pep, okay, there's a disease or something. Okay, whatever. Like, bro, look, Pep gets front and center. Thomas Frank is just Danish football coach. 50, like it don't even have, bro. Look at his Wikipedia, dog. Nah, ain't no way this is what we're looking at, dog. Like, look, Klopp. Look at Klopp's Wikipedia page. Bro, look at him. You could see, bro, it has his history. Oh my gosh, this has more history than a teenage boy's browsing his like his Google Chrome. Look at this. You got like achievements, right? You look up Pepe. Look, you got his history, club career. Thomas Frank, he just sound like some American billionaire or something, dog. I mean, it could also be this guy, a political analyst and historian. Man, that's what I'm saying. He just sounds like some random guy I'll see at my church. That's what this Thomas Frank guy looks like. Nah, this is not football, bro. This is cancer. This is crazy. What am I looking at? Look at, what is this nonsense? Bro, 3 years ago, he was an assistant manager. Nah, I ain't trying to see this. Brentford. Win percentage, 40% with Denmark's under 16s. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that means he's a bum, bro. Because if you're coaching under 16s and if you're an elite manager, whatever, let me not say it. To be fair, decent win percentage at Brentford, considering the level of players they have. But nah, somebody's tripping. Somebody is not right in the head, dog. Bro, you're not even Danish. What kind of American name is Frank? Thomas Frank? Come on, bruh. This is some British name. Let's look him up. Dog. Let's see. Nah, I'm not rocking with it, man. It is not even showing the manager Thomas Frank. Nah, what in the the Jamaicans say bumba clap. Let's see some highlights. Let me see some tacticos, man. Where is this guy at? Where is this Thomas Frank guy at, man? Here. Hey, let's see what he is, man.
One will call us.
Nah, he has a Danish accent. He is Danish. I thought they made a mistake. He might have been American. Look, I'm sure this kind of guy would work at a club like Leipzig, but at Bayern we have different players, different egos. He don't have the facilities, man. He doesn't even have the name recognition. The only way he can work and managers like that ever work is if they come into a dressing room and command respect already. And he doesn't. But if he wants to, he has to have some kind of achievement. I guess getting promoted with Brentford is okay. But imagine telling Harry Kane what actually anyone could tell Kane what to do. He doesn't have anything in his career, man. Kane's just trying to win a trophy for once. Jeez. Nah, I'm not rocking with this, chat. Boys, I'm not rocking with Thomas Frank. Mourinho. This guy just said Mourinho. You guys just want us to... you know what? At this point, like, Jose, come here, man. We need football heritage at this club. We need the special one. It's going to take a special one to get us out of this weird phase we're in. My gosh, I am tired of the decline of this club, man. The institution that we understand to be Bayern Munich is no more. The Bayern we knew yesterday is not the Bayern we know today, man. Yo, Arteta, man, you what? You trying to light candles at Bayern or something? Like, hey, you're not going to be at Arsenal forever. I think he's going to want to win the league, though. Yeah. Hey, Mikel. To be honest, I don't know. Arteta just has an ego. We'll see. Because Arsenal, I mean, they're not going to win the league next year. They're not going to win the Champions League. So I still wonder if they're ever going to do anything. But yeah, we'll see. I think maybe Vincent Kompany could be like Arteta. Just pull through and see if he could do something, man. Hey, maybe that's what we do, chat. Maybe that's what we do. Why not Mourinho? Big Sam, let him cook. Hey, I don't know. What is he cooking? It depends on what he's cooking. If he's cooking a salad, then I'm not here. We're not going to be there. But if he's cooking Champions League performances and he's that next guy, then we'll be there, bro. The whole hood, we're going to line up. If he's cooking a steak, a filet mignon, we'll be there. Unless you're Indian or something. In that case, you don't eat steak. You just shower in cow turds. But come on, man. Like it depends on what he's cooking. If he's cooking like Mystic Meals, we will be there, dog. We will be there to witness. But if we're just here trying to say anything, then yeah, nah. I'm Gucci like the shirts with the snakes on them. I'm good. I'm done. I'm not with this. The board messed up on Tuchel. I don't think they messed up with Tuchel. I think they messed up with Nagelsmann, then Tuchel. With Tuchel, they messed up by hiring him. With Nagelsmann, they messed up by firing him. Did that rhyme? Yeah, I think Kendrick and Drake need to hire me. You know what's crazy? I'm so out of touch. I have not listened to a single song with those buffoons. I don't listen to ghetto people music, man. Oh, shoot you, pull up on your block, Well, I did think the part where I heard the part where it said Drake was a minor or he was into minor, which I don't doubt, bro. That's what they be doing in Hollywood, Hollyweird. But I'm just saying, I'm not with that song. But the way I just rhymed there, I could be the next big rapper. Yeah, I'm not a rapper, but I just rhyme like that. So come to Romania. Yeah, nah, I'm good, G. I hear as soon as melanin steps into that country, they end up in jail next to Andrew and Tristan Tate, bro. Nah. I think Romania, bro. If I'm Romania, I'd be on my knees sucking on Andrew and Tristan because the way they just built that country up is redonkulous. Yeah, I think it's actually beautiful. I don't think I just genuinely don't think Andrew and Tristan Tate, or I don't think those guys, bro. I don't care if they. Well, first of all, they never did any of that human trafficking nonsense. That's all bull. But if they did, bro, what's wrong with that, dog? What's wrong with like little trafficking from time to time, dog? But because look at the way they promo your country, man. It's free promo. Like just them being in the country is just so. Because, bro, I know about Romania because of those mother suckers. We all know about Romania because of them. Bro, I swear, I know people that have probably gone to Romania just to be there because they heard it from Andrew and Tristan Tate. So they're responsible for Romania's tourism growth. I almost said terrorist growth. Like, dang, like what? They don't have that many Middle Easterners living there. Man, these jokes are gonna get me canceled. But whatever. You guys already know I don't mean it like that, man. But come on, look at that man of the match joke. Oh my gosh. Yo, isn't it crazy that P. Diddy isn't considered a criminal despite the fact that he was Sadio Maneing his girl? Like he was treating his girl like Leroy Sané, just busting her lips, all of these things. And then Tate literally did nothing, bro. He said, now he's in jail. That's what I'm saying. I've never seen women in the U.S. like we have in Romania. I'm sure because women here are double the size, dog. You get 2 for 1. You get 2 for the price of 1. All right, nah. Bayern are down bad. Look what we're looking at. We're talking about Vincent Kompany. Vincent. Yeah, I don't know if Vincent Kompany is the guy for us. I don't think we need to be looking at that. So, I mean, why aren't we looking at Ruben Amorim? Why is Bayern just ignoring? I mean, I think Amorim plays a back 3, but is that like out of necessity or just him wanting to do that? Because he's winning the Portuguese league, which is not easy to do. And then, hey, we could get some players from Sporting too. We could sign some like half their team if he comes here. You know, we could sign all his ballers. Anyone we see with anyone that looks exotic, we just sign. You know, this is my justification. Like someone like Ignacio. Yeah, I don't even care, bro. Just sign that kind of guy. Just because you signed his coach. Man, hey, we gotta keep an eye out on the Portuguese league. They be producing talents. Yeah. See who's. So we're also looking at this Benfica coach, Roger Smith. Roger. So first of all, we're gonna have Peter Griffin, Max Erbo at this club, right? Peter Griffin from Family Guy, and then you're telling me we're gonna sign Roger from American Dad? That's what you're saying? We're gonna sign Roger from American Dad? Nah, I'm not with it, man. I am not with it. Oh my gosh, he actually looks like Roger from American Dad. Yo, my jokes are elite because I just said that because his name was Roger. But look at this. So that's Roger Smith. Now look at Roger from American. Oh my gosh, they look the exact same. Oh, I already know the comments. George, those are your eyeballs. Shut up. Like, you guys are going to start cooking me now. George on this ice show speed Portuguese. Hey, we need to sign anyone that looks like Rafael Leao. See, here's the logic. If you are a black player in Portuguese, you might do something. You might do a little something, bro. Because think about it. For him to be black in Portugal, where they don't really, I don't think Portugal's racist, but I think the institutions, them old billionaires are probably racist. So the way I see it, if they're signing a black guy, that black guy must have been really good. So that must be somebody we need to look at. That's all I'm saying. Hear me out. You need a license to become a coach in Germany. Yeah. I guess that's probably like normal everywhere. I got my first license though. I have my first coaching license. You guys want to see? It has my name on it, and it's set. Well, it's such a generic piece of paper, but I could officially start coaching Bayern Munchen. You know, come on. All right, maybe not my first name, but it says grassroots 11v11 in-person coaching license to me, George, May 12th. And it has signatures from the US Soccer president. It has a signature from the UEFA. Hey, I'm a member of UEFA, dog. Yo, the UEFA Secretary General signed my license. And then it has a signature from the director of coaching education. Hey, I'm out here, bruh. We out here, chat. We out here. Am I a coach? No, not yet. But I have a club that wants me to join them as an assistant. You know, I gotta start somewhere if I want to do it just for fun. So hey, we might. I need to actually email them my new certificate and just get them to understand that your boy's that guy. You know, your boy's that guy. Yeah. Hey, man, I could really do something with Bayern, bro. I walk into that dressing room, I would just. Oh, Bonasar is gone. Hey, good news, bro. Bonasar is gone. Yeah, I wish him nothing but bad luck. I hope like his kittens die. Not kids, kittens, like the cats. I hope his dog chokes on water. I hope he has no fun in his life. Bonasar is a bum, bro. Yeah, okay. Actually, now that he's gone, do I just change my tune and be nice to him? No. Bonasar, man. SAR, that virus from 2010. Think SARS 13. Is that what it's called? I'm glad he's gone. Hey, how's Sadio Mane doing, bruh? I heard he got married to a 5-year-old now. Yeah, my man, he spawn killed. He waited till she was 16 and said, all right, you're mine's. I know you guys be hating, but I ain't gonna lie, man. I think that's a pro gamer play right there. Because technically, Like, so they'd known each other for 2 years. But how I understand it, wait, why does she got blood on her hand? Or whatever. How I understand it, look, the game's the game. In Senegal, that's disgusting, and that happens. But the game's the game, bro. He spawn killed. Like that's what he did, man. He ensured that as soon as his opponent got into the game, he just pow. So yeah, look, he saved her from the streets. Yeah, but man, we're talking about a guy that's a grandpa now. He's a grandpa. But I also hope Sadio Mane is not having fun in life. Nah, I'm joking. I don't hate him that much. Bruh, he did annoy me, though. For the time he was here, he did irritate the heck out of me, man. All those missed chances, I still remember them. Oh, my gosh. So glad he's gone. He's at Al Nassr now. Yeah. That's that's his level. He found his level, man. He found his level. Bayern Munich club. Hey, yo, you're laughing at us, but you're signing B-Tech Guardiola, man. You're signing Dutch Pep. So you don't know if he's gonna flop or not. You're also just in a precarious situation, as much as we are, right? I don't know why you're laughing. Let's list the most annoying Bayern players ever. Well, let's just go with this squad. Goretzka, annoying. Not only is he a liberal feminist, LGTV promoting alphabet crew people, he's also just a horrible footballer, so he needs to go. And then I would say Leroy Sané is annoying because he can be really good, but also really bad. Sometimes a little bit good, sometimes a little bit. You see what I'm saying? And then I will say Bonasar, but he's gone. And I will say that I don't know. Upamecano is annoying because of his inconsistency syndrome. It kicks in and he just starts, turning into a bozo. So I'll probably put Upamecano high on that list, man. Like Bob Marley high. Upamecano pisses me off. Look at that performance against City. Kingsley Coman's also annoying. His body is made out of bricks. Dr. Miami made his body. It breaks apart and he needs to go for plastic surgery every week. Someone said, is it official? Is it official that Bayern is a clown club? It's official. But is it official that that Kompany's coming to Bayern? No. It is, we're talking to him. But I'm not enthusiastic about that. That's like your homie talking to a fat girl. Like, bro, like what? Like, come on, dog. Like, all right, cool. You're talking to a girl, but it's a fat one. Like, see, that's what it is. Someone said, come on, you Spurs. Man. Pull up to the Champions League final. Davies also, he only showed up to score his own goal. Oh, Davies is annoying. It's funny, he scored that. My man said own goal against Madrid. So you think he was already playing for Madrid and then he scored the own goal against Madrid, to prove that's kind of funny. What if you become coach? Oh, if I became coach, first and foremost, we will not be signing anyone with a German passport. That's for starters, because unless their name is Florian Wirtz, but I'm talking this summer, right? Next summer, then we can talk about it. So we will not be signing Wirtz. Never. Okay. We will get rid of Leon Goretzka. We will probably end up signing a nice Portuguese midfielder. You guys already know, man. You know who I'm about to say. Hey, João Neves. We were going to sign João Neves. Immediately, I'm triggering that release clause, man. I am pulling that trigger like a school shoe. I cannot keep doing these kind of things, I can't. Or like, what am I doing? Like, why am I here making those kind of jokes in my own country about my own peoples, man? Nah, not my peoples. You'll see all of these shooters be looking a specific way, man. One, they're gender confused. Two, they not black. That's oof. Black people don't shoot kids, man. We only shoot each other. Boom, baby. Sad either way. So now we're signing João Neves. Another thing, I'm going to implement no BBC players. All right, no big, beautiful, caring footballers at the club anymore. None of that. We're going to try to get players that just have aggression about them. So João Neves, we will sign immediately. I'll go to Italy, find me a nice, DM, or France, find me the next Chouameni. Or if I don't find any, we go with Amadou Onana. And really, that's it, bro. That's it. That's all we need. I'll keep delay. I ain't spending no money on a center back unless it's a loan or for free. I will try my best to implement some kind of philosophy with our youth academy, how to promote them to the first team by loaning some out and blah blah blah. And then we gonna go to Brazil, and we're not gonna be looking for bums like Messinho. That kid is bang average, dog. He is horrible. I watched like 40 minutes, and you know me, I watch something for 5 seconds and my mind's made up. He's horrible. This guy, what's his name? They're saying Estavio Williano or something. What's his name? Yeah. If it's not Williano, yeah, he's horrible. Like, these Brazilians will sell you anything. Yeah, Estavio Willian. His name is literally what I think he is, a regen of that Willian guy at Chelsea. Very tenacious, but they're just tenacious at doing nothing. Like, occasionally good dribbles, but he's just not. Man, you'll see a good young player. When you see Florian Wirtz manipulate the ball, you're like, damn. When you see Musiala manipulate the ball, damn. When you see this guy manipulate the ball, you're like, ugh. It's not the same, man. He doesn't pick his head up that much. I'm not just saying this because he's going to Chelsea. Maybe partially, but I genuinely didn't want us to sign him. So I think he's a bum. So we would not be signing Brazilians like that. I would get Virgil van Dijk immediately. And the first thing to do is to craft an attacking posture. So we're going to be coaching our players on attack. So how our midfielders respond based on where the ball is and how they position themselves to receive the ball, and what our attackers and forwards in general do when our midfielders get the ball. Because what we have now is just, ball pass to one midfielder, they turn and they have to look for someone else. We have to create automatic sequences that repeat themselves over a course of a game. So your one midfielder can drop, and then your center back goes straight to him. And ideally, you want you have your two center backs, plays usually on this side. You really want your center back that's, away from like the pressure to pass to your midfielder in pressure, so that when your striker or your winger is running away from pressure, when they're receiving that ball, they're receiving it in space. So we have to coach these automatic sequences and try to find ways to drag players out of position. For example, your striker can drop, and then your attacking midfielder can collect their position. But when your striker drops, there's space, and then maybe your winger can drop a little bit more, and your attacking midfielder is pushing them back. And then you go to the far side where your fullback's free. Bro, I have so many ideas. Man, my first coaching, of course, I'm going to learn a lot along the way as a coach, but I want to start as soon as possible. And my philosophy is very straightforward, man. I'm not going to give you guys my tips and tricks, but I have some really unique ideas of how to get my players to be objective players, like how to think about solving problems objectively. Because if you start letting them have too much creativity, you run the risk of just losing every game. But for example, I'll say it. All my players are going to learn how to play chess, because that game will humble you in ways you don't realize. You will be humbled just knowing you can never be as intelligent as the best chess player. But chess improves your ability to understand patterns. It's all about pattern recognition. Do you remember this position? Do you remember where the pawn was, or where the bishop was, or why this pawn is here and not there? So I think if I can get these players to understand chess and how chess pieces are, that's going to give them a better vision of their play overall, and it's going to improve their decision making because they're going to become more objective people. So I don't know. I think that's just one part of, bruh, I just gave y'all a nugget, man. That's how Coach George is going to be dealing it. Is going to be handling business. You know, we're going to be doing it like that. Anyways, where was I? Send Uli to jail again? Nah, you guys are tripping. All right. You keep talking about João Neves. What if he ends up being another Renato Sanchez? First and foremost, he's not black. So that's already enough reason to say he will not become another Renato Sanchez. He's not. He's not black. He's not black. Yeah, Renato Sanchez. I mean, did he really ruin himself? Where is he at these days? Is he still? He's at Roma now. My gosh, my man has turned into a passenger, man. He's just moving from seat to seat. But his real problem is injury proneness. Because Renato was never getting playtime at Bayern. We loaned him out to Swansea for no reason, as per usual. And then, when Flick was going to come in, imagine Renato under Flick. He would have been really good. I still remember when we played, was it Benfica in the Champions League? And Renato scored that beautiful goal. It was crazy. But so I think Renato Sanchez overall was a good player, just lacked playtime and trust, and a manager that knew how to use him. Because everyone kind of thought, wait, he's not a DM, he's not an attacking midfielder, and coaches just get confused. They don't realize there's something called box to box, and they don't know how to use box to box players. Tuchel certainly doesn't. Tuchel has no idea. Only Flick understood how to use Goretzka correctly, like where you have him involved in everything. And you give them just enough freedom to where they can excel, but not enough to where they mess up the structure of the team. So, only elite managers understand how to use players like Sanchez. So Sanchez did his thing. He's on loan there, going back to PSG at some point. I think he'll be sold. It's the injuries that have really cooked him. If you look at his injury history, he barely plays. He's always injured, muscles, like everything is injured. So, yeah, that's the main problem with Renato. But other than that, man, great player. And I thought it wasn't his fault that he failed here. Yeah, we're not a big team. We're Dortmund level. Correct. But yeah, anyways, thank you all very much for watching. Oh, so I take that as a compliment, being regarded as Dortmund level. Well, Dortmund are in the Champions League final, so I guess it could seem like a compliment. I mean, when is that? First of all, the Europa League final, is that not this weekend? Oh my gosh, it's on Wednesday? Hey, I thought it was this weekend, man. We're gonna be tuning into Marseille. Oh, Atalanta versus Leverkusen. We're gonna be rooting for Leverkusen, of course, because Bundesliga. That's what we need to root for. I don't want no Serie A nonsense winning that. Now, what about that Conference League? What about not Conference League? That champion. No one's watching the Conference League. The Champions League. So we should just start calling the Conference League the Zoom League because Zoom conferences, video conferences. So Tchouameni's ruled out. The final is the final. Where is the final? It's at Wembley, of course. We know that. Man City are the current champions, but they're not going to be defending their title. Is it not this Saturday? And this Saturday would be the 25th? Oh, it is this Saturday. Huh. Because then we have the Euros, so it's definitely this Saturday. I'm Greek, my man. All right, cool. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia San Mia and peace. Someone said Sadio Mane, new coach, Bonasar assistant. Yeah, that's